We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the rec, live in the rec, live in the rec, live in the rec. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Rawtech is in the building with another segment, baby, with another segment. Anyway, let me try to adjust the mic because I don't know. I don't be liking the way I know I could adjust the mic to see if I could sound better. I don't know. It sounds weird sometimes when I'm listening to myself on a replay of the live stream to see how I sound. Sounds weird sometimes when I'm listening to myself on a Yeah, see. So let me see how I do this. Let me see something real fast, guys. How I do this. Let me see. I know. Fast, guys. Yo, yo. Okay, that's the. So, okay, so I'm adjusting it. Okay, that's the. Okay, let me see. Yo, testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Yo. Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Yo. Okay, now it sound better. Now it sound way better. All right, so now I adjusted the mic. So I wanted to adjust the mic. So yeah, guys, we're back at it again. Oh man, what's up, TJ? What's up, guys? What is up, guys? I dropped U.S. Mobile. Okay, you did a great thing, bro. You dropped U.S. Mobile. So what carrier did you go to, bro? Now that you no longer have the Dark Star network. I say no. What network do you have now? Because like I said, the eighth cricket. Shoot, guys, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Cricket's definitely. I use Visible now, bro. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Definitely, a better option. Way better option. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, U.S. Mobile is a nightmare. Definitely a nightmare. I have T-Mobile now and love it, but waiting a good cheap phone. Okay, that's what's up. As long as as long as the phone works, man. That's what matters. You well, right, Alex? I know it sucks bad. Alex, I am thinking of trying Karna Mobile. You should try it. See how it goes. It's supposed to have unlimited data. It's supposed to have unlimited data. So it's $40 plus taxes, guys, for Karna Mobile. When my homie was having trouble with AT&T when he trade upgrade his phone, and they were trying to make me pay the full price of that phone. So what he did was end up switching to Verizon Business. I mean, I don't blame him. If he's not, if the company is not giving you an incentive to stay, then I guess you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically the issue nowadays. Like I guess certain companies are starting to care less and less and less, even if you're a business customer. That's crazy. That is very crazy. You know, I told T-Mobile last year. I'm like, I want my iPhone 17 Pro, So, I have great payment history with you guys, and I don't want no excuses. And hey, I got it. I got the 17 Pro. Got the 17 Pro. But yeah, you should try out Karna Mobile, bro, to see how it goes. See how good the service is with Karna Mobile. Yeah, when he switched to Verizon, the family. No, the funny point is that he still got AT&T trying to bring him back when he gets his mail. He gets double and stuff. Oh yeah, they do that a lot. They do that a lot. I'm kind of frustrated, guys, because my iPhone 15 Pro, like I told you guys, the USB Type C port is messing up. I put it to charge before I left to work, come back from work, and it didn't even it charged to 57%, then the USB Type C plug fell out. The cord it slipped out. So now I gotta take time, one of these days, even though I'll be tired, to go to quick, to go to the mall and let them know what the heck is going on and that I need the phone swapped out. I am paying insurance for it, so I don't want to hear no it's and buts from Apple. Trouble and Visible and T-Mobile is where it's at, bro. Yeah, definitely. AT&T is, you know, not the one. I mean, they might have good call quality and all that, but what's up, homie? What's good, bro? They're saying T-Mobile has bad call quality, like in the rural areas, but I honestly could say I haven't had an issue when I had T-Mobile in rural areas over here in New Jersey and even in PA because I went to freaking almost near recently last year, almost near Pittsburgh up there, and I didn't have no issues. T-Mobile had freaking 5G UC and freaking AT&T was on LTE, and then Verizon was on low band 5G. So I know T-Mobile has issues in certain areas with calls dropping and stuff like that. But me personally, I haven't had that issue. You know what I'm saying? Where if I've been on the phone and my cousin's driving up northern Pennsylvania, I haven't seen no drop on my phone call. It hasn't said like do call failed because that's what it'll do. And for some odd reason that I haven't experienced that, to be honest with you guys. Is there a cricket club? Club? Fine. Alex, you look tired. Yeah, I am. I'm super tired. I went to work today and it went good. You know, some customers were, you know, getting under my skin, but, you got to ignore. You know what I'm saying? You got to ignore. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But what you mean, bro? You said, is there a cricket what club? You mean? How's your? Hold on, what she said right there? How's your what? I hate being dyslexic. I gotta put that on Google Translator. And then as tired as I am, I'm beat right now, guys. Super tired. No, 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 no. It's truly unlimited, bro. It's truly unlimited. It is truly unlimited when it comes to cricket. You gotta remember, cricket is owned by AT&T. U.S. Mobile is not owned by AT&T. U.S. Mobile is its own entity. So there's a difference there. So, oh, my daughters are doing good, bro. I got more than one. I got three. They're doing good, thanks God. How much? How many gigabytes have you tried? I did a speed test this morning. I already by the time I was done the speed test, I was at 140 gigs. I mean, let me show you real quick. Let me go over here real fast. Right here. Okay, so we are gonna do a screen share, and I'm gonna show you what Cricket does. Okay, so we're on my channel. See, posted this video 18 hours ago. Speed testing Cricket after using 130.91 gigabytes. See, this is millimeter wave in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Samsung panels are brown. They're not gray. Let me show you something real quick. Hold on. These are the Samsung panels in New Jersey. See, they're gray. Millimeter wave is what this is. The other ones are millimeter wave in Pennsylvania, the brown ones, and in Jersey they're gray. So hold on.
It's just your boy Alex
There we
Rawtalk
go.
coming at you
See,
guys
I
with
have
another
used
one. We can see on Cricket, this is my Cricket account. I
130.91
have used
gigs.
130.91 gigabytes of data on the Supreme plan, and I haven't touched my hotspot. So now let's do a speed test.
Yeah, that's
Come
millimeter wave
join
is Samsung.
the Dark Green Network.
Hold on, guys.
My referral link will be pinned down in the comment section down below. And yeah, this video is in 4K at what is it? 30 frames per second. So great speeds on the Supreme plan. So we got a 73 ping is kind of high. 334 with 33. Let's do another one like DJ Khaled. Ping still high, but we're still getting great speeds. So this time we got 151, which is not bad. 151 is not bad at all. Over 37. This time we got hold on, sorry. 338 over 40. Not bad on 5G plus. Damn, them pings are getting higher. 157 ping.
So as you
That's
guys can
crazy.
see, basically,
Pings are
you
really
know,
high.
cricket is basically truly unlimited, as you guys can see.
And this time we got 178
Definitely getting great speeds from cricket.
over 39.4.
And then
Let's
yesterday
do
I kept
another one.
speed testing on purpose, and I was getting over 600.
Like DJ Khaled.
So,
Another one.
you know,
Damn, these pings
right
are
now I know I
really
got to be
high
like
though.
at, I don't know, 150 to 160 gigs of data used.
And the P, the speeds
So,
are fluctuating.
way better
291.
than US mobile piece of crap.
Yeah. Even the upload speeds are fluctuating. Well, at least it's not tanking, guys. It is definitely
What's
not
up, Walter?
tanking.
What's good, bro?
The speeds are fluctuating right now.
So this is a Cricut speed
Definitely
test after
fluctuating.
using 130.91 gigs on Cricut Supreme Plan, of course. I wish the phone would have been fully charged. I would have showed you guys
So the pings
how
went
many
down
gigs
and
I
the
have
speeds
used.
went down as well.
Jesus.
149 over 24.5. We'll do one more. Then we're going to take the fast.com.
Mm, 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 mm. So you see, we get great speeds on Cricut. So Cricut is way better than US Mobile.
So in the last speed test, we got 181 over
And it's like I tell you guys, Cricut is owned by AT&T, so it's supposed to
24.4. So
perform better
that tower
than
is definitely
US Mobile.
affecting the performance. I'm running in 2 bars of 5G plus. So I could imagine when they remove the towers off the hospital, guys, is really gonna affect AT&T in a negative way. Sorry, I had to move the phone. Looked kind of weird. It's definitely gonna hurt AT&T in a negative way, guys. When the tower finally gets, the hospital finally gets torn down.
150
150
down on
megs, which is
fast.com.
great. 150 megs. What can't you watch with 150 megs?
Guys, I would love to stay here for a whole hour
And of
like I
course, I
usually
got
do,
Video Manager turned
but I'm
on.
only going to be here for half an hour because I am beat.
That's
Like,
fine.
I'm really
I'm
tired.
able to get these speeds,
I'm going to
guys.
go take a nap, go upstairs and take a nap.
We got 170 on this one. Do one more. One more speed test, guys. One more. Another one.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but the Dark Start plan
Another
slows
one.
you down after using 30 gigs. That's what they did to my homie Sneed Mobile Tech. They dropped his speeds down after using 100, I'm sorry, 30 gigs. You know what I'm saying? The point here is about them dropping your speed. It's not how many gigs you could use, it's about them dropping your speed. And Cricket, does not drop my speed after using so many gigs. No, it doesn't. That's was one case. No, there's multiple cases, bro. Trust me. There's multiple cases on Reddit of people complaining about the Dark Star network, saying that it's trash, that it before it was unlimited internet, now it's not unlimited internet, that US Mobile likes to lie a lot. There's so many complaints on Reddit. It's not even funny. They're calling US mobile garbage and all of the above. And the both times that I tried it, it was garbage. The both times I tried it was on the Warp network, which is the Verizon network, and it couldn't even connect to millimeter wave. It couldn't even connect to ultra wideband. That's crazy. No, I have, bro. That's what I'm saying. I have used US mobile in the past, and it has been garbage. You know what I'm saying? It has been garbage. And I used it on an expensive phone, not no cheap phone. I mean, I don't know what phone you're using, but I used it on my 256 gig iPhone 13 Pro that I gave to my daughter because her 11 broke. So I was using it. I was using US Mobile on an expensive phone, not on a cheap phone. That freaking 13 Pro was $1,325 with taxes, with New Jersey state tax. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't have. Well, I do have cheap phones. The Moto G Play. I'm sorry, Moto G and the Pixel 6a. But then the rest of my phones are iPhone Pros. You know, and it was working like straight hot garbage. So, you know. But I'm glad your experience, bro, hasn't been like other people's experiences. You know, that's good. I can't complain on Dark Star Premium of you haven't run it. Cause I'm not gonna waste my money on it, bro. You need to understand that. I'm not gonna waste my money on it. I'm not gonna waste my money $44 to prove a point that it sucks. And to prove a point that that cricket is better. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't get paid a lot of money on freaking YouTube. I don't. I don't get paid enough money on YouTube like other content creators do on this platform to sit here and test out this company, that company, and that company. When I test out these companies, that's coming out of my pocket. That's coming out of my job. You get what I'm saying? I'm not on YouTube 24/7. I'm not these other content creators on this platform begging you guys for money, telling me, "Yo, send me a $5 super chat, yo. Send me $10 super chat. Send me a $15." That's not me. That's not me. I work for my money. So, when you're not a person that's on here begging for money and you actually work for a living and you got to pay taxes to Uncle Sam, then you really think twice before spending your money. Because to be honest, broski, what am I going to get out of wasting $44 out of my hard earned money and then I make US Mobile look like crap like I did in 2023? Then what? The videos are here. All you got to do is look them up. Look up 2023 and look up US Mobile speed test on the iPhone 13 Pro millimeter wave speed test. All that is documented. I always document every company I try. There's over 2,400 videos on this channel. So, you know, that's why I have gotten where I have gotten because I'm authentic. I'm not gonna sit here, you know, and sugarcoat anything. I'm not like other content creators. Other content creators will be like, okay, you want me to try US mobile, send me the money. If you're so confident of US mobile, send me the money. You send me the money, cash app it to me, and I'll try US mobile. because that's what a lot of smaller content creators than me. That's what they do. They have their communities pitch in. They were like, okay, you want me to try track phone, whatever, straight talk, whatever it is, total. Each one of you guys send me $5, and as soon as it gets to the amount that I need, I'll try out the service. And then I'll see that person on the live stream saying, "Oh, thank you to John, thank you to Jessica, thank you to Joseph, thank you to Mauricio, thank you to Stephanie for the donations. Now let's get this phone unboxed, or let's get this camera unboxed, or uh let's see how fast the internet is with this carrier." You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was with Magic Tech Review. Magic Tech Review, his community will help him out a lot. You feel me? You know, when they wanted him to test something out, they would literally send him the money. They would either Cash App it to him, PayPal it to him, Venmo it to him, but they would send him the money, and then he would try out that product. But to me, I'm not gonna waste my money on a company that I don't even like. What is there to like about US Mobile? They're one of the most anti-competitive companies in the nation because they don't give you good phone deals. They don't. What phone deal can you get from US Mobile? None. They're selling you Samsung Galaxy what is it? 2024. I'm sorry, not a Samsung Galaxy. A Moto G 2024 for $150 when the Moto G 2025 is only 140. So they don't even give you no incentives to try to get to get their service. So then they want you to port in your number to get a 12 months discount on the Dark Star premium plan with quotations. It's just not worth it. Why should I port one of my numbers from Visible or Metro or Cricket to get 12 months of discount? I could port in my number from Visible right now and get the iPhone 16e from Cricket for $50. That's worth porting in my number. That's better than a piece of crap discount for 12 months. You can go to Visible right now and get a discount for 26 months, and you don't even got to port in your number. So that's what I'm saying. There's too much competition. Like US Mobile's not trying to compete. US Mobile doesn't want the general public to know how many subscribers they got. How many customers they got in general. It's like if US Mobile has something to hide. Everybody else makes their shit public records. Boost Mobile, Metro, Cricket, T-Mobile, Verizon, Visible, Xfinity Mobile, Cox Mobile, Spectrum Mobile. They all make their how many customers they got public. But US Mobile is some shady ass company, and that's a fact. You can't be all happy with US Mobile because they gave you a measly 12 months discount on a plan, and you port it in your number like if that's you're getting something out of it. No. You're getting something out of it when they're giving you a $630 phone because that's how much the SE costs for $50 on Cricket. That's something to brag about. Getting the Moto G Edge 2025 for free with Metro and $29 with Cricket when you port in your number, that's something to brag about. Getting with Metro, you get the 16e for free when you put in your number because it's $99 and then they send you that $99 back on a virtual MasterCard, which the phone ends up being free. So you're getting the phone for free. You guys need to understand that I do my research. I don't talk out my butt. Um, People could get mad. You guys could get mad at me if you want to, but facts are facts. Do I need to embarrass your favorite company right now? Because I'll do it. I'll do a screen share right now and embarrass the shit out of your US Mobile. I don't really care. You guys know I don't play that shit. Got the wrong one. That's why this is called Alex Raw Tech because I don't BS. I show facts. So, a matter of fact, since I feel like OG Tech would have been happy what I'm about to do right now. Since I like to embarrass the crap out of US Mobile, I'm not even gonna hide my face. I'm gonna stay in this little square box down here, right here, as you guys can see me, like everybody else does, like Sneed does, and everybody else. And let's look at something. Let's look at their phones, right? Let's go to shop. There we go. We went to shop, and now let's go down. Just look at this: $84 for this flip phone, Nokia 2780 flip phone. Okay. Then we got the home base 110. Here goes the Dark Star Sim. Here goes the starter kit. Here goes that for 399. Okay. And then we got a blue branded phone. This is another brand from Blue. It's called NNU. It's 59.99. We got this I'm sorry, NUNN for 120. We got the Moto G Play 2024 for $149. We got the A16. They had it for 200. Now they dropped it to 170. We got the Moto G Play 2026 for 180. We got the Moto G 2025 for 200. Well, Metro has it for free, and I think Cricket still has it for free, or it might be $29. You could get this phone for free, the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. You could get it for free with Metro on the $40 plan when you port in your number. With Cricket, I think is also free or might be 29.99. They got it for 200. They got the Moto G 2026 for 200. Yes, that's Moto G 2026. They got the iPhone 11 for 289.99 pre-owned. They got the Moto G Power 5G 2024 for 300. The Moto G Power 2025 for 329. They got the iPhone 12 pre-owned for 349. When Metro gives you the 13, I mean, sorry, yeah, the 13 for free, and Cricket gets you for $29 when you put in a number, and you get the highest plan, of course. And then we got this one that sold out, which is a Moto 3 for 49.99. That's an old, super old phone. Okay, then we continue here. We got the Samsung Galaxy A36. You could get it for free from Metro with a port in. They got it for 400. The Moto G Stylus 5G 2024, 400. The Moto G Stylus 2025, 400. Uh, the iPhone 13 pre-owned for $449. You get it for free with Metro after a $50 gift, via gift card after your third month. Um, uh, the Samsung Galaxy A56 for 500 when Cricket has this for $50. Then we got the Moto Edge 2024 for 549. Metro gives you this for free with a port in. Well, the 2025 version. And so does Cricket. They charge you $29. What else? The iPhone 14 for 615 for and look at this, man. This is super anti-competitive. Metro gives you this for free with a port in on the $65 plan, 60 will auto pay. You get $100 gift card after your third month of service with Metro, and they got it for 700, 700. Like, come on, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The FE Metro has it for $99 with a port in. They got it for 800. Well, no, 250 for the S25. Sorry, 250. And so does how you call that Cricket. So there you go, guys. How is this being competitive? Because I really want to know. And look, now you only got 4 hours to get this plan. The Dark Star plan, $35 for 12 months with code all 35. New line port-ins only. See, you got to port in your number to get a measly $9 discount. Okay, a $9 discount from US Mobile. Okay, now let's go to Visible. Because like I said, I like to embarrass. I don't have a problem embarrassing. So okay, so you got 6 days left to get this deal. 26 months discount on all three plans. Do you see anywhere here that it says port-in required? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't see no port-in required to get a 26 months discount. Switch 26. So 26 months and you get a new number. You don't even got to put in your number. And you get the Visible Plus Pro, the Visible Plus, and the Visible plan. And you got 6 days left to make your option. And look, you don't even got to put in a number. So yeah, yeah. There's no reason to be defending US Mobile. Okay? Let's go to Cricket. See? They want 170 for this phone for the A16. You get it for free with the smart plan, with the $45 plan. Okay? So let's just go here. Hold on. Mm, 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 mm. You see? You could get it for free if you port in your number. I don't know which plan. New line Supreme plan. So if you get the Supreme plan, the one that I got, you could get it for free. This is the Supreme plan too. $50 in store for the SE. Let's see. $29 for the 13, which they have it over there for 350. 29.99 for the Moto Edge 2025. Over there they want five $550 for this phone, US Mobile. So that's what I'm saying, man. I don't really want to hurt you US Mobile fanboys feelings, but I have to. I feel like I have to, seriously. Look at this. They want 600 for this phone, and this is 49.99. They want 750 for this phone. This is 200 at Cricket. You see what I'm talking about? When we're talking about the best, we're talking about deals only. We're not just talking about wow, a $9 discount for 12 months. No, that ain't shit. They could take that discount and shove it where the sun don't shine, if you know what I mean. Look at this. The Samsung Galaxy FE, they got it there for 650. Here's 149. So you see what I'm talking about? The A17, look at that. 29.99. Over there they got it for $200. So you see what I'm talking about? So, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, guys, to get my point across. So look at this shit. This is Metro. Get the Samsung Galaxy A16 for free. Get the iPhone 16e on us, so basically free. Get the Samsung Galaxy A17 for free. Get the Moto G Razr 2025 for free. With a port in. All this is with port ins, of course, guys. You got to port in your number. Okay? You got to port in your number to get these deals. Get a Moto G Power 2025 for free. So you see, look at all these free phones you get from Metro. Like, come on. Can US Mobile really compete with this? No. And Metro gives you truly unlimited data, guys. Truly unlimited data. So US Mobile cannot compete, man. You guys need to stop sticking up for a piece of shit company that doesn't even give you incentives. When US Mobile gives you a free phone, they got the Moto Razr for 700, no, $800, yeah. 799. Metro's giving it to you for free on their $60 plan with a port in. And you're gonna get a $99 gift card after your third month of service. So you're getting it for free. So please do not come in my live stream in my comment section defending US Mobile because I will hurt your feelings like I just did right now. So now, there you go. So when you talk about the best prepaid, they can't just provide service. They gotta be on top of everything. Free phones, best deals on phones, and all that. And US Mobile doesn't give you jack shit. So it is what it is. So read it and weep. I will never ever try out the Dark Star Network plan. I will take other people's word for it. You know, unless you're gonna send me the money. I want to make that clear. I'm gonna start talking like the smaller YouTubers. If you're gonna send me the money, if you wanna, like we say in Puerto Rico, hacer un serrucho, and I must explain in English what that means. If you want to gather your other little friends that hate that I talk about US Mobile and donate the money, go right ahead. You know, the Cash App is there. Uh, I think even my PayPal is there. You can do it in the form of, even though YouTube's got to take their cut, you could do it in super chats. Or you and your friends super chat. I don't know, $8 a piece, $10 a piece until it reaches the $44, and then I'll do it. But out of my paycheck of my job, I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing it with my YouTube paycheck either because it's not worth it. You feel me? Because imagine if I prove it. Let's God forbid, let's say I would have wasted my hard-earned money right now and activated it because it says you only got like 6 hours left to get the stupid plan. Well, I wouldn't even do that because I'm not pointing in my number to that piece of shit company. Let's say I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I get paid from work, right? And I take $44 on my paycheck. And then I go over 30 gigs and my speeds are like 50 megs. With Cricket, I'm still getting over 150, 300, somewhere around there. Then what? Am I going to get a reimbursement from one of you guys, you US mobile fanboys? Am I going to get a reimbursement? Are you going to say, well, Alex, I'm sorry I made you waste your money. Here goes a $50 super chat. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to say, well, I'm sending $50 to you through PayPal or through Cash App. You're not going to do it. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to spend my hard earned money to prove a point that I already know. I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just being blunt with it. You feel me? I'm being blunt with it. And the people that are subscribed to the channel, and the people that are used to watching my live streams, they know how I am. So it is what it is. I don't sit here and tell somebody to try something and not donate shit. I put my money where my mouth is. If I'm gonna say don't talk about T-Mobile without, or don't talk about Metro without using Metro, I'm like, you know what? Here goes $20. There you go, $20 super chat. Guys, let's everybody in the comment section, man. Let's super chat this dude so he can try Metro, man. I want him to try Metro so he can shut up and stop talking bad about Metro. I'm gonna do that. I've done it in the past. I have done it in the past. When I wanted what's his name? Because this guy hated Metro. Oh my god, what's his name? Magic Tech Review. I donated the $20. He was live, and I donated him the 20. I super chatted him $20. And then everybody else that agreed with me, somebody else super chatted him 10. Another person super chatted 7. Another person super chatted 8. Another super chatted 10. Another super chatted 5. Another super chatted 10. I think that day of that live stream, everybody donated money to him. The guy probably got over $300 in super chats. And I'm not joking because that's how I am. So if I'm going to stick up for a company, and I want to shut this YouTuber up because I feel like he's talking bad about my favorite company, then I'm gonna, do my due diligence. I'm gonna send the money, and here you go. This is towards your $44. Okay, you know, I could dig that. You you feel me? But I just can't, Can't sit here and just throw money away. Me getting US Mobile's throwing money away. About to do that. US Mobile. Hey, yeah. US Mobile, bro. Booker is. I mean, sorry, Book Jones is straight basura, which means trash in English. It's straight basura. Like I said a million times, they're the most anti-competitive company in the nation. You know what I'm saying? People act like US Mobile's the best thing since Wonder Bread, and it's not. It's a trashy company. It's a trashy, trashy, trashy company. That is one company that I would never, ever, ever, ever do business with. I don't even care if they offered me money. If US Mobile says, "Look, man, let's do a collab. We'll cut you a $5,000 check," I still wouldn't take their money. I wouldn't take their money because that's not me. Feel me? I'm real. I'm not fake. I stand on my 2 feet. And if I don't like something, I don't have to eat it. And I don't like US Mobile. You guys need to understand that I am in the position I am, and my channel keeps growing because people like the fact that I'm real. I'm not fake. You know what I'm saying? And I can guarantee you that damn shit. I would never make a deal with US Mobile. Never, ever, 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 ever. I'm not a sellout. You feel me? Not a sellout. Some people might actually do it. Some people be like, yo, man, you know what? I got 50-something thousand subscribers too. I'm about to reach out to them. Reach out to their sales, to their telesales department and tell them that I'm a YouTuber and to cut me a check and I'll talk good about them. Not me. Some people consider that selling your soul, and I don't do that. And I would never do business with Cricket Wireless because they suck and they do people have I don't need to free phone. No, look, if you don't like Cricket, look, Cricket is not the best. Never said Cricket was the best, okay? I never said Cricket was the best. I'm just saying Cricket is more competitive than US Mobile when it comes to giving you free phones, when it comes to give you truly unlimited data. So I don't know, what's your situation with Cricket. But yeah, me and Cricket are in a hate love relationship. Look at the videos I made in 2023 talking about Cricket. Cricket is trash. Cricket is dumpster fire. Cricket is this. Cricket is that. And now I have had Cricket for the last 3 years. Since 2023, I have had Cricket. So it's been a nice run. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. What do you get with the $44 plan? Let's just be completely honest. Let's do the math. Okay. You're paying 44 without auto pay. I pay 55 with auto pay. So we're gonna put that. I gotta put what I actually paid 55. So 55 minus 44. Okay, you're saving $11 over. Okay, $11. Okay, what are you getting from US Mobile? You don't get unlimited hotspot. I don't either. I get 50 gigs. You get 250 gigs. It's 100 gigs at 5G plus speeds, 100 gigs at 8 megs, and 100 gigs at 3G speeds, and then you're completely cut out of internet. Okay. Let's see. What else do you get? International calls to Canada and Mexico, roaming while Canada and Mexico. I get that too. Do you get 150 gigs of Google storage with your piece of shit Dark Star plan? No. Do you get HBO Max with ads on your Dark Star plan? No. What else? What else? What else? Do you get truly unlimited data with no slowdowns, even when the network is congested with US Mobile? No. They're slowing Sneed down in Cleveland, Ohio when AT&T doesn't even have a big market share there. The ones who have big market shares in Cleveland, Ohio are T-Mobile and Verizon, not AT&T. So AT&T doesn't even have a lot of people on the tower that my boy Sneed Mobile Text connects to. Okay. So due to that fact, they're trash. They are trash. Do you need me to play Sneed Mobile Text video? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't have an issue. I'll play his video right now. He said he's in data prison with US Mobile because they lowered down his speeds after 30 gigs. You seen the speeds that I'm getting after using 130 gigs on Cricket. You know, you guys need to stop. The disdain that you have for Cricket for whatever they did to you in the past doesn't matter. Now, if you guys are not tech savvy, right? So you don't care about truly unlimited internet, then that's all you got to say in the comment section. Look, Alex, I'm not your usual viewer. I don't care about unlimited data. Okay. I don't care about unlimited data. I don't care about unlimited hotspot. And then, then I could be like, okay, then I feel you. If you don't care about those things, then that's fine. US Mobile's perfect for you. But if you do care about those things, US Mobile's not the company for you. You can't compare. This is what you guys need to understand. You can't compare a company that's not owned by AT&T compared to a company that's owned by AT&T because that's just redundant. It's ridiculous to even say that US Mobile is better than Cricket when Cricket is owned by AT&T. That is crazy. That is crazy to even think that. Seriously. When did AT&T buy Cricket? I love Gemini.
Wireless via its parent company, Leap Wireless International, on March 13th, 2014. The deal was a multi-step process that took nearly a year to finalize. The agreement, July 2013. AT&T first announced its intent to buy Leap Wireless for approximately $1.2 billion in cash. The approval, March 2014. The Federal Communications Commission, FCC, approved the merger on March 13th, 2014, and the transaction closed later that same day. The relaunch, May 2014. Following the acquisition, AT&T merged Cricket with its own existing prepaid brand, AIO Wireless, and relaunched the new Cricket in May 2014. Why did AT&T buy them? The move was largely strategic to help AT&T compete with T-Mobile, which had recently merged with Metro PCS, and Sprint in the rapidly growing prepaid market. By acquiring Cricket, AT&T gained approximately 4.5 million existing customers, valuable wireless spectrum, airwaves, to bolster its LTE network, an established retail presence with thousands of store locations. What changed for customers? If you were a Cricket customer at the time, the biggest change was the technology. Cricket originally used a CDMA network, while AT&T used GSM. Over the 18 months following the merger, AT&T shut down the old Cricket towers and migrated all customers over to the AT&T nationwide network, which required many users to get new compatible devices. Would you like me to look up how Cricket's current plans compare to AT&T's main prepaid offerings?
No, it's okay, Gemini. But thank you for reading all that. So there you go. AT&T acquired Cricket back in 2013. So how can you compare a company that's owned by AT&T, by the people that US Mobile have to pay for renting the towers? Now, does Cricket have to pay AT&T for renting towers? No. That's like saying that Metro has to pay T-Mobile. No. They get access for free because they're owned by the same carrier. So I don't understand what makes you guys think that a whole bunch of garbage that uh US Mobile wants to tell you and you want to believe it. You want to believe it, right? It's just you're that gullible. You're that gullible to believe it. Nah, guys. I've been doing this shit for since 2021. It's about to be 5 years since I've been putting content on this channel. I haven't been on here for freaking 13 years putting content, even though this channel's look up my oldest video. That's what you gotta do. It'll say 2021, February of 2021. Okay, so in February of 2026, it'll make 5 years of me putting content. So I wouldn't be at 54,000 subs in 5 years if I was sitting here lying and talking about shit that I didn't know. Okay, because there's people that have been here longer than me. Okay, look up the channels. All you have to do is click on the bio, and you'll see the year the channels the form. Okay, and then you go down through their videos and you look at their oldest video. There's people here that have been posting content since 2014 and are still stuck at 750 subs. Okay, so let that sink in. In 2024, they made 10 years of being on YouTube, and they're still at 750. I'm at 54,000 in 5 years, more than half of 100,000 in 5 years. So let that sink in. And I have been able to accomplish this by always being real. That's why every live stream, always real, never fake. Your boy Alex Rawtech. Okay, the name has changed over time in the channel. First, it was Alex Raw Uncut Tech. That was the first name back in 2013, but then I stopped making content on this channel. Then when I came back, it became Alex KO Tech, but I hate people called me Alex Tech. So I was like, all right. Then I switched it in 2024 at the end of 2024 after you could say 3 years of having Alex KO Tech to Alex Tech Review. And then at the end of 2024 going into 2025, I changed it to Alex Raw Tech. And it's gonna stay Alex Raw Tech because it's been about to be 2 years. 2 years since I changed the name to Alex Raw Tech. And you see I even got the hat. Hold on, it's upstairs, my bad. I bought the snapback. I got my debit card from Wells Fargo with my channel name on it. So, I never been so committed to a name on this channel than I am right now. And it's even on my shorts, you see? Even my Wells Fargo, the third largest bank in the United States of America, Wells Fargo. What does it say right there? Alex Raw Tech. So that's how committed I am. This is my Wells Fargo Visa debit card, and it has my channel name. Okay. This is a custom design. I got this customly designed from Wells Fargo. Okay. So that's how committed I am to this name. That's how this channel is never going to change. So I don't want people to get confused and be like, "Oh man, he only got 54,000 subscribers and this channel's like 14 years old." No, I only been putting content on this channel for the last 5 years. In February, it'll make 5 years that I've been putting content. Okay, so 54,000 people in 5 years is a lot of people because most days people will be lucky. And if you're not a big content creator and you're a smaller one, you got to be talking about drama. The only channels that I see that blew up and got more subscribers than I do is people talking about 50 Cent's trolling, talking about 6ix9ine, talking about the drama with Puerto Rican rappers from where I'm from, Puerto Rico, where I was born, and them drama channels. Them drama channels, people love drama, so they subscribe. By the way, them people got hundreds of thousands of subscribers in like 2 to 3 years because of the drama they talk about. But when it comes to tech, it's like a lost art. So I'm fortunate enough to be in the position that I am right now. Seriously, I really am. 100 raw and without. Yeah, Booker Jones. So that's all I want to explain, guys. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Like I always say, if I said something to offend you, I apologize. But you can't come talk to me about US Mobile when I'm a content creator, guys. This is what I do on here. I speed test, I test out companies, I do this, I do that, da 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 da. Look into the background, see what's up. What's up, Carlton? Haven't seen you in a long time, broski. What's up? Um, and all that. And the least thing that I want to do is offend people because I know people get mad. But I'm gonna tell you this: what has US Mobile done for you? And now wait, you guys could comment. The people that left, I forgot your names, that you were here commenting and you was like, I hate cricket. You know, you hate cricket, you hate cricket. I can't, I'm not gonna say nothing negative about you. That's your experience with cricket. But I honestly want your honest opinion on the bottom of this comment section. I want you to tell me what has US Mobile done for you. And I bet you they haven't done nothing. Nothing. Cricket messed up my bill in December and they gave me the whole month for free. The whole month for free. They credit me the whole $55 on the bill. Has US Mobile ever done that for one of you guys? I don't think so. T-Mobile, every time my bill comes with discrepancies, they fix it. And I understand I'm a T-Mobile business customer, so that's kind of difference. But anyway, let's take it to prepaid. Let's keep it on prepaid. Let's not compare business to prepaid. Uh, Visible. Visible gave me a permanent $10 discount for being a loyal Visible customer. So on the Visible Plus Pro plan, I paid $35. While you pay 44 after this year, I've been paying $35 since that plan came out. Permanently, it's gonna stay at $35. And not only that, I also get discounts on the referral. When people use my visible referral code, my bill is even less. It's $15 a month. You know, the person will get $20, I'll get $20 when you use mine. So it's a win-win situation. So I haven't paid the full price on visible in the last 3 years because I appreciate the love and support you guys do. You guys do use my referral codes for visible. And the people that have used the referral code for cricket too, appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Really helps out the channel seriously. So because of you guys, I can honestly say I've been paying $15 a month for the Visible Plus Pro plan since 2023. About to be 3 years. Because people have been using my referral code over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So every 12 months it says your next 12 months is $15 a month. Your next 12 months is $15 a month. Your next 12 months is $15 a month. And it's a win-win situation because you're making $20, I'm getting $20. So it's a win-win situation. I got the 26 months. Yeah, I did too. And I also used my own referral code. So my second bill on the Visible Plus plan is 6 month, $6 for this month for February coming up. So that's the good thing that Visible lets you pile on codes. Does US Mobile let you do that? No, they won't let you put one code on top of another to get a discount, but Visible does. So if you use my referral code and you get that 26 month discount on your second month of whatever plan you got, if you use my referral code and you get the Visible plan, right? Let's say you just want to pay $19. You don't care about millimeter wave and none of that, C band and none of that. Okay, you're gonna pay $5 on your second month of Visible. If you get the Visible Plus Pro, I mean the Visible Plus plan, you're going to pay uh $15. Okay, because it's I'm sorry, no. That plan is 26. So you'll pay $6. Sorry, got confused. You'll pay $6. On the Visible Plus Pro plan is 33. So 20 out of 33 you will pay $13 on your second month of service. So you see, it's a win-win situation, and Visible lets you put them codes on top of each other. Okay, so it's a win-win situation. So, like I said, I have tested US Mobile in the past. It has been dumpster fire garbage, and from what I heard and I seen on YouTube, just guys, all you gotta do is look it up on YouTube. There's smaller content creators, smaller than me, that have like 2 or 3 thousand subscribers that have made a video my 1 year anniversary with US Mobile on the Dark Star plan and the reason why I left the Dark Star plan to go to Visible. Everybody that has the Dark Star plan has gone to Visible. I don't know. I think I know 2 people that left Dark Star, went to Cricket, and used my referral code, which is in the community tab. in the community section of my YouTube channel. So, but most people have used my visible code and ported out their US mobile dark star number to visible. You know what I'm saying? Because visible is a way better option. Visible gives you truly unlimited hotspot at 15 megs per second per second on the visible plus pro plan. On the visible plan, you're getting 10 megs guaranteed unlimited. So, and on the visible plan, you're getting 5 megs guaranteed. So that's what you guys need to understand. If I really want to take a dump on US mobile, I could use visible as a viable option because Verizon craps on all three of their plans on the light speed, on the warp speed, and on the dark star. So on Verizon's part of their network, their network access, on their T-Mobile access, and on their AT&T access. Because Verizon, what's up, Jimbo? Verizon gives you unlimited hotspot at a certain speed, guaranteed. So unlimited. I know people that have used 2 or 3 terabytes of visible hotspot, and visible hasn't disconnected their phones. So now, can you do that with US Mo? No, Alex. Remember, we only get 250 gigs. Okay, then don't say you're on the bus, because to be 100% honest, the best network right now, according to Ookla, is T-Mobile, and then Verizon, and then AT&T. But when it comes to call performance, if you want to say performance overall, not just internet speeds, then it's Verizon. Okay, Verizon craps all over AT&T. So I don't know, what bad experience is, because it's crazy that you talk trash about cricket, but you're on a Dark Star Network plan. You're talking crap about AT&T when you talk crap about cricket because they're owned by AT&T. It would have made more sense if you would have said something bad about US Mobile because they're owned by Verizon, or Metro because they're owned by T-Mobile. But to say something about the company that's really owned by AT&T is just beyond me. So I'd rather pay $11 more than you guys, okay? Because your little 1 year contract is over this year, okay? Because I know most of you guys got US Mobile last year and you put it in your number. So in 2027, somewhere, whenever you did it, whether it's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, October, your little discount is over, okay? And then you'll be paying $44, and I'll be paying 55, and I got HBO Max with ads. You don't have that. I got 150 gigs of cloud storage included in that plan. You don't have that. So, especially if you're using a cheap phone with limited storage, you're going to be screwed. Because the one dude was like, oh, I don't care about free phones. Bro, you know what? I did said I was going to change in 2025. I mean, 2026. So I'm going to be very respectful. The phones that Metro is giving away for free, I'm pretty sure you couldn't afford to buy them outright. Okay, because I can honestly tell you I can't afford to buy them outright, and I get paid 28.50 an hour being an armed security officer. Okay, so I'm making almost $30 an hour, and I can't afford to get my 17 Pro, which you see right here for 1 terabyte, is being financed with T-Mobile. I can't afford to put out a whole paycheck for this phone. So you're not going to sit here and tell me when you have one line and it's with US Mobile and it's prepaid that, oh, it doesn't matter if Metro gives you the Moto Razor, which is a $700 on US Mobile for free. I don't care about that. You should care about that, because I know you can't afford to get that Moto Razor without being free. Like you guys need to understand this. You can't talk bad about more expensive phones because you can't afford them. You get what I'm saying? You can't sit here and say, "Well, I don't care about the 16E when it's $650. I don't care about the Moto Edge when it's $650. I don't care about the what other phone was there? The Razor 2025 one is an $800 phone. I mean, and you're probably using a sub $150 to $200 phone. You can't do that. I'm serious. You cannot do that. The only one that could talk trash about those phones is me, and I don't do it because I don't think I'm better than everybody else because I have Boost Mobile, and this is Boost Mobile postpaid, not prepaid, and I'm financing the iPhone 16 Pro through Boost Mobile. Okay, this is the iPhone 16 Pro, 17 Pro. Okay, this is 512. This is 1 terabyte. My 14 Pro one is 256. The other one's 1 terabyte. My iPhone 15 Pro is 256. So all my phones are pros. So if I want to talk junk about a cheaper phone, if I want to talk junk about the Razor, I can talk junk about the Razor. But you can't have a cheap phone and talk about a phone that's more expensive than yours. You just can't do that, man. And I'm not trying to talk down to nobody. I'm just being realistic. You can't do that. You can't. If I couldn't afford this phone or this phone and all these bills that I pay for because I get good money at work, then I would just say "Psh, stay shut." You get what I'm saying? I'll stay shut. So that's why I'm gonna tell you this, guys, because I know a lot of people that have commented, "Oh, security officers don't make jack crap," and blah 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 blah. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, being a security officer is an actual career. It's not just a job; it's a career if you like it. Especially when you get paid 30, 40, 50, more than $25 an hour. Is a career. So you really need to sit there and think before you speak nonsense about something, a field where you don't work at. Okay. But other than that, guys, I said I wasn't going to be here for an hour. It's been more than an hour. I want to say thank you to all my new subs. Appreciate you guys. If I hurt any of you US Mobile fanboys' feelings, you got to understand this is my personal thoughts about US Mobile, and this is my channel. So I could say whatever the fudge I want about whatever carrier I want because at the end of the day, like I said, what has US Mobile done for you? Nothing. So you can't stick up for a company that hasn't done nothing for you because they're not going to do nothing for you. You think US Mobile cares if you sit here and say, well, you don't know what you're talking about and argue with me in my comment section? No. Well, we didn't tell you to argue with Alex Rawtalk because you got to understand YouTube now protects us content creators. So the last person that got really disrespectful and called me out my name and all this, I got their whole channel deleted with one click of a button. YouTube deleted the whole entire channel with one click of a button. So I tend not to do that. I tend just to block the person and then YouTube asks me, yo, do you want to have this channel deleted? But that person, yeah, deleted his whole channel because he got very disrespectful. This guy acted like he was a paid actor that US Mobile was paying him, like if he worked for US Mobile. Now, if you're a US Mobile employee, then that's understandable. None but respect, man. But if you're just a fanboy, then it is what it is. Let's talk about them. I already did OG Tech, man. You wasn't here, bro. I got make that money. Oh yeah, you gotta make that money, bro. Yeah, bro. People got mad at me, OG Tech, because I was speaking the truth about US Mobile. To me, they're dumpster fire trash. They're basura. Basura. Yeah, you're late to the show, bro. I had people mad at me. Oh, cricket is garbage too. What are you talking about? Da, 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 da. Yo, cricket is light years better than freaking piece of crap. US Mobile. You know what I'm saying? The perks you get. You guys just care about it being called Dark Star. I don't care. My shit don't gotta be called Dark Star. My shit is Cricket Supreme. You hear that? Supreme sounds better than Dark Star. Supreme means you're on a whole nother level. That's like my boss calling me, Alex, you're a supreme security officer. That's gonna make me feel out of this world. You get what I'm saying? Because supreme is better than saying dark star. Dark Star, when you say Dark Star, you're like the enemy. You're like the worst. You're like the Cretan, you know. Who cares about you, Dark Star? You're dark. You're not a light star. Visible is way better than US Mobile. Hell yeah, bro. You get truly unlimited hotspot with US Mobile. You don't get that shit with sorry. You get truly unlimited hotspot with Visible. You don't get that with US Mobile. You get 250 crappy gigs. And then they shut you down. They shut you down. So guys, please don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. Get mad at US Mobile because you getting mad at me doesn't make any sense. I'm not sticking up for cricket. You want to say cricket is trash, you want to say T-Mobile business is trash, that's your words. I haven't had that experience. My issues with US Mobile have been bill related, not network related. So I don't know why you guys are so mad and holding a grudge against cricket, but you got your own personal vendetta of cricket. I can't change your mind. I could just tell you facts. Your piece of crap $44 plan is not better than my $55 plan. With the 150 gigs of storage alone, my plan kills your plan. With HBO Max included in my plan for free, it kills your plan. Because you can talk all the trash you want, but you're over here paying $12 a month for HBO Max with ads, and the HBO Max without ads is 16.99 a month. It went up in price. So you can talk all the junk you want, but you're sitting here paying $12 a month while I have it for free. So I can watch Jan Cena's The Patriot for free. For free. I don't have to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to pay for John Cena, The Patriot. I get to watch it for free. I want to watch The Conjuring, I can watch it for free. While you sit here and gotta pay $12 a month. If you really think about it, you pay more than I do. Oh shit! Let's just add that up. 100 gigs, 100 gigs with Google storage is 99 cents a month. Okay, so that's 99 cents. So that's 99 cents, right? Plus your $44 because your 1 year piece of shit discount is about to be over. Okay, plus 1385 with taxes for let's just put it without taxes. $12. I'm sorry, 11.99 for HBO Max with ads. So 11.99. Hold on, sorry. I meant to put 99 cents and I forgot. So 44 plus 11.99 plus 0.99 cents. You're paying hold on, I did minus. See, I need sleep, guys. I can't even add right now. 44 plus 11.99 plus 0.99 equals $56.98. So you do pay more than I do. You feel me? And if you add that up in a year times 12, that's $683.76. Compared to me, $55 times 12, I'm paying 660. So you're paying more than me. So I'd rather pay $11 more and get storage and get HBO Max included because I had HBO Max by itself, but I just made Cricket take over the payment because I was paying $12 a month just like you guys. But I let that take over. That's just like saying right now how much is Amazon subscription? I think it's like 17.99, something like that, 18, $17 somewhere around there. And you get it for free on Metro $60 plan. So what's gonna be smarter? You having Cricket? I mean, you having US Mobile and not getting no perks because you're not getting any perks. What perk does US Mobile give you on that $44 plan? None, zero. US Mobile was more competitive when they would let you pick a perk for your plan or your family plan. Well, you can have either Netflix, Hulu, uh, what is it? What was it? iTunes or Spotify or Disney Plus included in your plan. Now they don't even do that. So you guys are getting mad at somebody that knew about US Mobile before you even thought about US Mobile because you didn't even know that US Mobile had perks back in the day. And I'm talking about back in 2020, 2021, 2022. They had perks. They would let you pick two perks included in your plan. You could pick iTunes and Disney Plus. You can pick freaking Netflix and iTunes. You can pick Netflix and Spotify. You can pick whatever combo you wanted. Okay. But then all that when they got the new CEO in, this dude that's Oriental, because I don't want to offend him. I don't know if he's Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I don't really know what he is. I seen pictures of him on Reddit. Uh, soon as they put him in, he eliminated. He did a whole 360. He made U.S. Mobile the trash that it is right now, and that is a fact. That is not fiction. That is a fact. Timo, I mean Apple, leave me alone, bro. I get paid tomorrow. You'll get your insurance money tomorrow. Alex, you need to get the oh shit. Oh shit, bro. Oh, the clicks phone. Oh yeah, no, I don't want that phone, bro. I mean, it's a nice concept, but I'm done with keyboards. The only keyboard that I want to type on is on this computer. You gotta remember, I'm older. I'm 43. I've been had phones with keyboards. I had phones with keyboards before the majority of the people that watch me were born. Because I keep track of my analytics. My analytics says that my live streams are watched from people 18 to 60. 18 to 60. So imagine 18-year-olds. That's my son's age. You don't even know what a keyboard is on a phone. My daughter's Juju's about to be 14 and she's like, Dad, what is this? Is this really a phone? It looks like a controller. I'm like, yeah, my love, that was a phone back in the day when me and your mom were growing up. This was a phone. You're lying. I'm gonna call her, okay? And she was like, "Oh my god, these phones were so ugly. I don't know how you did dealt with this." Yep. So I had keyboards back growing up in the '90s. Even since you're owning unlocked phones was one thing you like would be a 648 back box devices. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, the phone kind of reminds me of a BlackBerry. For the people that don't know what a BlackBerry is, Google it. It was a old school slash regular phone slash kind of smartphone, and everybody used to use BlackBerry Messenger before iMessage and RCS was a thing. You know what I'm saying? What happened to BlackBerry was that BlackBerry took too long to adapt to the Android. If they would have done it in the beginning, BlackBerry would have still been around. But sadly, BlackBerry faded into dust because of their poor decisions of adopting new technology too late. It's like the Sidekick. The T-Mobile Sidekick was a major hit. Touchscreen, slide out keyboard, you type. When they adapted the Android and they did the first Sidekick was the Samsung Galaxy Sidekick, right? And they adopted the technology, they waited too long. People lost interest in the Sidekick. Just like people lost interest on the BlackBerry because the iPhone was a smartphone that was a touchscreen. The G1, the HTC G1, RIP to HTC because they're another company that fell off, just like LG. RIP to these companies that were around when I grew up. Um, you know, uh, HTC was a great brand, okay, but they fell off because their phones were expensive and they were doing things that people didn't really care for. Just like LG, instead of making simplistic phones like OnePlus right now, you know, nor they haven't even come out with a new Nord OnePlus. So if OnePlus doesn't hurry up and get the traction that they need, they're gonna be just like HTC. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The HTC G1 was the BlackBerry killer. It was probably like this big. It had a 2.5-inch screen, right? So like this big. Had a little scroll button in the bottom. It had the answer and hang up key right here on the sides. Matter of fact, let me just Google the phone, man. Do a screen share. Let's Google these OG phones. Images of what is it called? Jesus Christ. The HTC G1. And it was the first Android. This was what brung Androids into the market. And this was the BlackBerry killer. So go ahead. US Mobile. You're so good. I jumped on US Mobile, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys right here. Look. Boom. This is the HTC G1. And this picture is from freaking Facebook. I don't want to do that right now. This is the BlackBerry killer right here. You see? We got the hang up button, the back button, the scroll button, the home button, and the call button, and the menu button. And then you slide it up. And T-Mobile was the first company to launch. And as you guys can see, it was a 3G phone. It was 3G. So T-Mobile was the first company to launch an Android, just like AT&T was the first company to launch the iPhone. So AT&T was the first company to launch iOS, and T-Mobile was the first company to launch Android. So T-Mobile does have history where they were the first to launch a Android phone. So you're learning something new, okay? Because this is the HTC G1 by T-Mobile. Oh, you can't even see the other page. Oh my god. Because it's on Facebook. Hold on. I got to screen share to that other page so you guys can see it better. Give me a second. Oh my god, I just ended the screen share. Anyway, I had to do it because I have to pick Facebook over Google. There we go. So you see here is the T-Mobile HTC G1. This is the first Android in history. It was made in 2008. So this was the BlackBerry killer. It killed off BlackBerry. T-Mobile has the sidekick, bro. Yeah, yeah. No. The sidekick is dead, bro. They waited too long to adapt to Android. So they faded away to dust. From dusk till dawn. They faded away. Let me move the mic this way because I am leaning this way. They faded away to dust because of their poor decision, you know what I'm saying, of not joining, Android sooner. So the G1 is the first Android in history. This is what broke Android Google into the market, the HTC G1, the 3G phone. Just like the iPhone 3G that came out for AT&T. Okay. So this phone had a keyboard and it slide up and it was touchscreen. It was a smartphone. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great device. I liked it. I sold mine though, because then I didn't like it anymore. So let me screen share again so we could go into Google because we're gonna look at the BlackBerry. Because I know a lot of people don't know what the hell a BlackBerry is. Images of Blackberries. No. Images of BlackBerry phones. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's a 3G phone. They got it on eBay. They still got oh shit, the BlackBerry key too. This was an Android. But at 64 gigs, they waited too long to adapt to the Android. You see, to the Android market, and they still want $400 for this old school and eBay. Is this eBay? No, I don't even know what website this is. Sell to get. Okay, sell to get. Okay. This was the BlackBerry, the Android. See? 2018. It came out August 2018. So God knows what software that's running. Probably KitKat or something, something like that. But anyway, the phone had a single camera, 8 megapixel single camera. It recorded in 1080p, and this was a Android BlackBerry. But by then, there were two. Oh my God, it's not even going to the next page. Good Lord. Why screen share? Why? Well, anyway, this was the BlackBerry. The key two was the BlackBerry Android BlackBerry, and they waited too long. This was in 2018. This is 97 bold, 9700 bold BlackBerry. You see, so it's not a smartphone. It's just BlackBerry Messenger was the thing before iMessage was a thing, and it had a keyboard, as you guys could see, it had a keyboard. Now, the 2018 version, which was the BlackBerry Bold that you guys see right there, that was an Android. That was an Android version of BlackBerry, but it was too late for BlackBerry to try to have a comeback because people were not interested in BlackBerry no more because of the G1 and because of the iPhone. So they slowly died away into the wind because of their poor decisions to adopt to new technology, just like the Sidekick. But guys, I am super tired. I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. Take care, God bless and be safe. I am gonna take a nap and I'll do another live stream tomorrow. All right, guys. You already, and thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification to never miss one of my videos. And I'm definitely gonna catch you guys on the next one. And if I offended anybody, seriously, I apologize. But US Mobile sucks. So catch you guys on the next one, guys. Deuces. Oh yeah. And if you wanted to see more about you know, US Mobile slowing people down, subscribe to Sneak Mobile Tech, the homie Cardos S Tech, Latrell Jennings, my Alex Raw Audio, you know. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, guys. I am tired.